Yo, so I did something I don't normally do. I made an impulse buy. I seen this helmet and it looked super dope. That's the main thing that attracted me to it. Carbon fiber. It looked sick. The aerodynamics of it just looked dope. Parts of it were inspired by a Lamborghini. A lot of the moto vloggers were, well, I don't want to say a lot, but I seen quite a few moto vloggers, you know, like promoting it and using it. And without doing too much research on it, I was just like, you know what? It looks sick. I'm gonna do it. It was on sale, Black Friday and all that. It's still a pretty expensive helmet, and that combined with a few other things that we're going to be discussing is what ultimately brought me to the decision that I made, which was to return it. Now you guys can see in the title and the thumbnail which helmet it is, and we might as well not waste any time. We might as well bring it out. I also got a visor right here. But hey, before we get started, if you guys enjoy, if you find the content helpful, if you guys would like to like, comment, and subscribe, it does help out tremendously and I appreciate it greatly. Thank you guys so much. So without further ado, I mean, I already opened it up. Obviously, stickers and stuff right here is what it comes with. Boom, here's the helmet. It also comes with a dark visor. It comes as part of the purchase, but here's the helmet, and the helmet is dope. You guys could see, I mean, just the looks of it and all that. Carbon, bro, I don't want to get rid of it. Just looking at it, it just looks dope. This is the part that was like inspired by a Lambo. Pretty dope, but it's not functional. This part is all for look. You know, you can see right here, it's not functional, so that doesn't do much. Another thing that, you know, they have the vents up here, but there's nothing to close the vents, you know. So if you want to close these vents, you actually have to purchase the little vent blockers or whatever they have on their site, which this helmet, I think without the discount, it's close to, they're actually still on sale. They're even more on sale than when I made my purchase. So right now they're about $430 plus tax and all that, close to $500, but originally $575. So for a $600 helmet, you would kind of expect for there to be some built-in vent blockers, you know what I'm saying? So that was one thing. Another thing is it didn't quite fit correctly. You know, I think I need a smaller helmet, to be totally honest, but watch, I'll put it on and mess up my hair, but it moves around a lot, you know. Even with this clip, boom, see, I got it clipped. It's pretty damn tight as well, and just it moves around way too much, you know what I'm saying? A helmet shouldn't move around like that. And I know I need a smaller size, but after, you know, thinking about it for a while and after trying it on and, you know, considering if I was going to keep it or not, I decided to look at a few reviews, which I usually do in the beginning before I make a purchase. I never make a purchase without looking at all the reviews, seeing what the best helmets are and this and that. And this was like the first time that I really just made an impulse buy without doing that. So don't do that. No matter who's promoting it or, you know, what they're saying about it, make sure you do your own research all the time, just to make sure you're, you know, getting something that you're going to be totally satisfied with, especially when it's at a premium price like this is. So when I looked at all the reviews, I seen they weren't so good, you know. From the people that weren't sponsored by Ruroc, the reviews weren't the best. So after seeing all that, I was kind of like, you know, what they mentioned was, you know, the cheek pads that it came with were kind of cheap, and I think these might be the updated cheek pads. I'm not sure. I know they did update the cheek pads and they put better cheek pads in there, but I don't know if these are them or not. I know that you were having to purchase them at one point, so you might have to actually purchase those. These might be the regular, you know, cheap ones that originally came with them, but that kind of, you know, put a bad taste in my mouth. Like, why wouldn't it just originally come with the better cheek pads? You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at these reviews, like, the dude takes the cheek pads out and he compares them to a similar priced helmet, and these cheek pads right here were like this thin, you know, nothing crazy about them, just foam. It was just regular foam. And the other ones, you know, you could see had different layers and there was a lot more to it. So that I was kind of like, I didn't like that too much. One thing I do like about this helmet is this little clip right here. It's just like a little magnetic clip, so you don't have to like do the loop ring and all that, which I don't really mind the loop ring, but this is just cool. You know, you could just boom, hit the magnet. It doesn't come off until you pull the red tab there. That was pretty dope. And the helmet just looks sick. You know, I almost want to just get a different size. Then I started looking more into different helmets, and for the price, for a little extra, I think I found the helmet I'm gonna go with. So stay tuned if you want to see that. But it's a little more expensive, but it's just way more reputable. A lot of people, like, I haven't seen one bad review on it, and I think I'm gonna feel a lot more comfortable going with that, in a sense of just the company being very reputable and not seeing any bad reviews on it, and in a sense of actual comfort, because a lot of people were saying that this helmet ain't the most comfortable. It's pretty loud, and being that I will be doing a lot of moto vlogging, I don't want a loud helmet. And mainly it was just the cheek pad thing, you know what I'm saying? The fact that this company would give you cheaper cheek pads initially until all these bad reviews started coming out, and then they offered, you know, the better cheek pads to be purchased. That was just kind of like, you know, why wouldn't you just give those initially with the regular helmet? Because initially they were supposed to come with those cheek pads, and I don't know if it was above their price limit and it cut into their profits or whatever, but they pushed the helmet back, the release of the helmet, and they actually downgraded the cheek pads. And then all the bad reviews started coming out, and they made the better cheek pads available to purchase. And now I don't know if these are the upgraded cheek pads or not. I mean, they don't feel that, you know, cushiony, so I'm not too sure. But all of that just put a bad taste in my mouth. I mean, nothing against the company. The customer service, I will say, was great. They handled everything quickly, and there was no issues when it came to that. But as far as, you know, the price point on this and, you know, just the overall quality, I wouldn't say that I'm comfortable keeping this helmet. I wish that it was up to par with everything, because just look at the thing, man. As far as style goes, this is probably one of the best looking helmets that I've found. So if only the quality was a little bit better, you know, and the overall reviews on the company were a little bit better, I would have loved to keep this helmet, because it looks sick. You can't say that this helmet doesn't look dope, man. It's a very cool looking helmet. So hopefully the Atlas 4.0, they do a little better. It is a new company, so, you know, maybe we'll give them some time. And in the meantime, stay tuned, because I got a super dope, probably one of the best helmets on the market. You know, I decided for a couple $100 more, I might as well go with the top of the line, and that's exactly what I did. If you guys have any guesses as to what that is, drop it down below in the comments. But for now, I will be sending this back, and I will be waiting on that newer helmet to come in. So let me know if you guys have any experience with Ruroc, or what your favorite helmet is, what you think the helmet that I should get is. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions, so drop it all down below in the comments. But as for this one, that's pretty much gonna do it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. It helps out tremendously, like I said, and I appreciate it greatly. All links are down below in the description for anything you guys might need. Everything I use and recommend on the channel, the 1391 merch and apparel, the gaming channel if you guys are into that. But until the next time, I'm gonna catch you guys soon. Who is Louis 13 checking out. Salute.